Hi everyone, I'm Giuliano from Italian Bushcraft Cooking. Today we're here in the beautiful stunning Italian countryside, in an olive grove to be precise, where I'll be cooking 2 steaks with my new secret marinade, so stay tuned. Okay, before we start marinating the meat, I want to say hello to 3 friends, JC Mountainajar, a knife collector and enthusiast. If you're also passionate about knives, I recommend following his channel. Switchback Texan and Todd Saw are 2 content creators whose videos cover a variety of topics. They're also passionate about meat, like me. So, hello, dear friends, subscribe to their channels, and now let's get to the marinating. For this recipe, I chose beef. As you can see, the steak isn't very thick because I want the marinade to penetrate right to the core. It's a fairly fatty steak, which will make the meat tender and flavorful. In fact, very lean meat would risk drying out too much and becoming tough. The marinade I created for the meat is very simple. It's not a typical Italian marinade, but as you well know, I love to experiment. I've never tried it before, and at the end of the video, we'll see if the meat is good or not. Basically, I'll use soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, white pepper, and then add a little rosemary. Then I'll let the meat marinate for 2 hours. Normally, I'd let it marinate in the refrigerator, but since we're outside here and it's very cold, I'll leave it here to marinate outside for 2 hours. I'll store the meat in this regular freezer bag. Here, I'll open it like this. I add the rosemary first, then the meat, like this. I add the soy sauce. The amount of ingredients also depends on your taste. I used almost no soy sauce, so I wouldn't add any more salt, but it depends on your taste. Now I add some white pepper. And finally the Worcestershire sauce. Okay, now I'll close the bag. Now I'll start stirring, so the marinade will penetrate the meat. Now I do it like this. Okay, now I'm going to let the meat rest for 2 hours. Normally, I'd leave it in the refrigerator, but as you can see, there's ice here, so I can leave it there without any problem. I used a plastic bag for frozen foods, but you can use a plastic or glass container, it doesn't matter. If you use a plastic bag, be careful not to pierce it with the rosemary sprigs. Now we'll wait a couple of hours for the meat to marinate. In the meantime, I'll show you a short clip from a video by Todd Saw in which he mentions my channel. He was very kind, and I thank him.
Hi everybody, Todd here, and I have a plan. Uh-oh, that's trouble. No, it's gonna be okay. I've been meaning to do something for quite a while. Well, here's where it all starts. I watched a channel, it's called Italian Bushcraft Cooking, and Giuliano, it's his channel, and one of the things that he does is he goes out into the woods, into the boondocks, so to speak, out in nature, and he builds a fire, and he packs everything in with him that he's going to need for his cook, and he cooks, and the main thing he's cooking is meat, good meat. And I've been meaning to do that. I couldn't do that around here right now. We have burn bans everywhere because it's been so dry, like drought conditions. But I can do that here at my home, as close as I can to what Giuliano does. And I've been kind of waiting for the right time and for cooler weather where having the fire would be more enjoyable. And I don't know, it's just time to do it, right? And I'm combining that with this. So I'm gonna kind of go in the mode of Giuliano for the cook.
Thank you so much, my dear Todd. It's been 2 hours. This is the marinated meat. Now we'll see how it turns out. I decided to cook the meat in a pan on the gas stove because many Italian bushcraft cooking followers don't have the option of grilling meat over a campfire, but this way they too can try this recipe in the comfort of their own homes. Now it's time to cook the marinated meat. Okay, the cooking will be very quick. I'd say a minute on each side, otherwise the meat will dry out too much, but this way the meat remains tender and juicy. Now I'm turning the meat. Okay, the meat is ready. Oh, spectacular. It's good. It's the first time I've tried it. You can taste the vinegar from the Worcestershire sauce, but it's pleasant. Then it depends on your taste. The salt isn't necessary because the soy sauce is already salty, so okay. For me it's good, I can make it again. You can taste the white pepper. The Worcestershire sauce really stands out because you can taste the vinegar. But the ingredients can be adjusted, meaning those who don't like the sour taste of vinegar can use less. You can taste the soy sauce, and the rosemary too. Very good, just a little more. Cheers.